Mr. Mudio, can you please unmute your computer for me? Mr. Mudio, I can't call your matter until you respond. Well, I tried Attorney Potts. We'll have to wait. Attorney Potts. Attorney Potts.
I'm sorry, Jed. I stepped away from my computer. I'm here.
Oh, it's cool. I'm trying to get in contact with your client so I can call your matter. They are not responding.
Let me see if I can send her a chat.
Okay.
I sent her a chat and asked her to unmute.
Okay.
Judge?
Yes.
Yeah, so my client actually dropped her computer. I'm on the phone with her right now, so that's been an issue. That's why she's having a
You
technical
mean she
difficulty.
dropped her computer? Log her off and tell her log back on.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what happened. She says she's trying to log in from a different device now.
She can log back on her phone.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, fantastic. All right. You want to overcord jazz?
36th District Court in the state of Michigan is now open, it's now in session with the Honorable Marlena E. Taylor presiding. During these proceedings, there is no eating, no sleeping, no lying down, no wearing of any head garments, no smoking, and no driving. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Now calling the matter of the people versus Andrea Zamudio Franco. It looks like her name is V ticket 502-134, unlawful to sell cigarettes without a license. V ticket 502-135, one count unlawful to operate a gas station without a license. And V ticket 502-136, inspections of premises require no license shall be issued. Appearances of, for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. For the record, Coleman Potts, P7607 on behalf of Mrs. Mudio, who appears via Zoom. Mrs. Mudio, please state your name for the record, ma'am.
Andrea Zamudio, Frank.
Your Honor, today is the date and time set for trial in this matter. I do not believe the complaining witness has signed in or contacted the court to let them know that he was out sick. So at this time, the
Zamudio,
defense
what
moves
are
for
you
dismissal.
doing? You keep touching stuff on your screen. What is going on over there?
Oh, I
Can you be still
apologize.
for 2 seconds? Just 2 seconds, okay? It's not gonna take long. Just be still. All right, go ahead, Attorney Potts. I'm sorry to interrupt you.
No worries, Judge. The defense moves for dismissal in this matter. The complaining witness has failed to appear or contact the court to inform them that he is sick. So at this time, the defense moves for dismissal.
All right, the time is now 10:11 a.m. No officer having appeared in this matter. The court's going to grant your request. I'm going to dismiss this matter without prejudice. Ma'am, even though it's being dismissed today, please make sure you have all those licenses in order. They'll just pop up on you again and charge you with the same things, okay?
No problem. You got it.
All right, you're all right. If there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing. Thank you both.
Thank you, Judge. Have a good day.
You're welcome. Have a good day. Happy New Year.
Same to you.
You ready, Attorney Boffman?
All set, Your Honor.
All right, let me bring in, you said Ms. Wade first. Yes. Okay. Ms. Wade?
Yes.
All right. Now calling the matter of people versus Kayla Wade. This is U ticket 661-33223. This is one count, no sexually oriented business employee license as a wait staff. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Harry Boffman for the defendant. Would you state your name, please, ma'am?
Yes, Kayla Wade.
Your Honor, I'm pleased to inform the court that the defendant presents today with a valid dance card. I have shown that to the prosecutor, and there is a stipulation to dismiss the instant case without prejudice. I stipulate the probable
Just
cause.
stop moving for 2 seconds. Just stand still. It's gonna take 2 seconds. You don't even have to go to a quiet room. Just stand right there. All right, go ahead.
So I stipulate the probable cause for the recommendation of dismissal. Thank you.
All right, at this time, the court is going to honor that request. Since she's in compliance, I'm going to dismiss this without prejudice. Ma'am, make sure you always keep that license up to date and valid, okay?
Okay, thank you so much, guys.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
Thanks, you too. Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye. What about some of these trials today? Mr. Wingo, let's see.
I'm ready.
He's in the hallway, okay. What about Eugene Walker? Did he check in? Yep, I see him. He's pleading.
Yes.
John Williams, did he check in?
Not to my knowledge.
Okay, and Janae Ward. I see her and they're pleading, okay. All right. All right, bring in Mr. Wingo, please. Thank you. If I have it, do I have the stuff? Maybe not. Hold on. Okay, cool.
Attorney come back.
Okay. You said what?
Sorry, yes, ma'am.
Okay, just hold tight. I'm calling the cases where it's police officers so I can get y'all out of here this morning, okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Call Mr. Wingo up to the front. All right. Now calling the matter of people versus Cedrian Wingo. This is ticket SP 1323410. No insurance misdemeanor. Ticket SP 1405840. Drive unregistered, untitled motor vehicle. Count one of that ticket is no operator's license on person. Ticket number SP 1323410. That's one count of driver's license expired. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Harry Bachman for the defendant. Would you state your name, please?
Cedric Wingo.
You gotta say it louder than that, sir. Even at the thing, she's not gonna be able to hear you. It's right down
Cedric
there.
Wingo.
Thank you. All right,
Also
counsel, how we?
appearing is there, we have an officer from the police department. State your name and badge number, please.
Hello, yes, my name is Officer Alicia Schomburg, badge 4336. I do apologize. I'm here for Mr. Eugene Walker. I don't believe that I am on this case.
Right, I had just brought all the officers in here. I apologize. Hold
Oh,
on,
I'm
miss.
so sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. He's here. Let me find him. I saw the officer though. I was trying to see if I accidentally moved him someplace. He's in the waiting room. Okay, we gotta bring him back in. He accidentally got logged off. There we go. Abdul Nasser. Officer Nasser.
Yes, ma'am. I accidentally logged
He's-
out. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Can you state your name for the record, please?
Officer Abdullah Nasser.
Thank you, sir. All right, counsel, how are we proceeding in these matters?
Your Honor, the defendant has presented valid documents to the court. They should be part of the court file. There's stipulation to dismiss, and I give a stipulation to probable cause for the recommendation. Thank you.
All right. And the court is in receipt of valid license, valid registration for the Chevrolet vehicle that is set to expire on September 1st of 2024, as well as car insurance that isn't set to expire until May 22nd of 2024 on this same Chevy vehicle. So the court's going to grant your request. I'm going to dismiss without prejudice.
Your Honor,
these
if I'm
yes.
sorry. I'm sorry to interrupt before you hit the gavel. City of Detroit 43471, Diachiku Mason. Could you just check
Okay.
and make sure that that is not a CDL, commercial driver's license?
It looks like it's a regular license. Unfortunately, SOS is down today, so we are
Right.
out of.
Right,
just
that's why I'm
says-
just looking at
It
the,
says a chauffeur's license. Is that what you're hoping it's not?
I'll allow the chauffeurs, but yeah, chauffeurs or CDLs are things that we're looking out for.
It's a
Well,
chauffeur's license.
Okay, we'll let it go through, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. So at this time, the court is going to dismiss these matters without prejudice. Sir, you make sure you keep these things valid, up to date in your vehicle, especially if you're a commercial driver. Because what you're hearing is that they're not allowing people who have those type of licenses to move forward sometimes, because now you should really know the rules and the order of the law. All right. So if there's nothing further, you're all set. The case is dismissed. Thank you, Officer Nasser. Be careful.
All right, ma'am. You have a good one. Be safe.
You too. Thank you. All right. All right. All right. No problem. Let me see. We got Mr. Walker, Eugene Walker. That's yours, Officer Schimberg.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Eugene Walker.
Yes.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people with versus Eugene Walker Jr. This is ticket SP 1483100. One count drove with the revoked license. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Boffman for the defendant. Sir, state your name.
Eugene Walker Jr.
Thank you. Officer,
Yes, I'm Officer Alicia Schomburg, badge 4336.
thank you. Judge, the defendant's going to waive his right to any trial this morning. Going to plead guilty. The recommendation is that there will be a reduction of the charge to failure to display. He's ready for a factual basis.
All right, if that's the case, please raise your right hand, sir. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, you can put your hand down, sir. Did you have a chance to talk to your attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for this plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes.
Understanding all of this, sir, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes, I do.
All right, sir. I want to take your attention back to the date of July 30th of 2023. At that time, were you driving a Chevy vehicle in the area of Myers and Santa Maria streets in the city of Detroit?
Yes, I was.
And was your license revoked at that time, sir?
Yes.
All right. Satisfied, counsel?
Satisfied. Thank you, Your Honor.
The court is satisfied as well and will enter a plea to the reduced charge of failed to display a valid operator's license in this particular matter. Sir, my fine is $200. How long will that take you to pay? 30 or 60 days?
60.
All right. So I'll make it due no later than March 4th, 2024. That give you enough time, sir?
Yes, it does.
Okay, March 4th, 2024 is when that payment is due. Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor. Happy New Year.
You too. Happy New Year. All right, be safe out there. Officer, you're all set. Be safe out there, okay?
Thank you, ma'am. Have a great day.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Officer Wood,
Yes, ma'am.
I do not believe John Williams checked in. I'm going to do a double check to make sure. But if he did not, then you're all set. You can mark capious on your response for what happened today, okay?
Okay, thank you very much.
All right. John Williams did not check in, correct? I don't have him checked in.
No.
Okay. All right. You're all set, Mr. Wood.
Thank
Officer
you.
Wood, you be careful, okay?
You as well. Thank you.
I will. Thank you. And we're going to bring in Miss Ward Longwitsky. I think this Officer Longwitsky. Yes. Okay. Did I pronounce it right? Am I close?
Lunguski, Your Honor.
Lungusky. Okay. All right. Miss Ward, can you unmute yourself, please?
Yes, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. No. All right. All right, ma'am. All right. Now, whatever you're watching, you're going to have to put on pause. You got it? All right. And take the cover
Yeah,
off.
I'm at work. Oh,
I
I'm sorry. I'm
Listen.
at work. Okay.
I understand. Me too, girl. I'm at work too this morning.
Well, I'm in training, so this look bad for me. And we
So
gotta
just
be on
for
camera.
2 seconds, okay? 2 seconds, okay?
Okay.
All right. Now calling the matters of the people versus Janae Simone Ward. This is ticket SP 1463648. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket SP 1470652, expired plates. Ticket SP 1470718. One count, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, drove while license suspended. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Harry Boffman for the defendant. Would you state your name, ma'am?
Janaea Simone Ward.
Also appearing as the officer from the department, your name and badge number.
Yeah, Officer Maverick Lunguski, badge 746, Detroit Police.
Judge,
All right.
the defendant is going to waive her right to a trial today. She's going to plead guilty to one count of improper plate. She's ready to give a factual basis.
All right. If that's the case, ma'am, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right. You can put your hand down. Do you have the microphone close to this mic that you were
You
listening
can
to?
hear it. You can
I
hear it. I'm
can't.
sorry. I'm
It's
in
okay. And
training. I'm sorry.
I know
I'm
it'll
sorry.
take,
I'm
I
sorry.
promise we're gonna move as quickly as we can, okay?
Okay,
Here
I
we go.
moved it.
All right, cool. So, did you have a chance to talk to Attorney Boffman about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to take your attention back to the date of May 23rd of 2023. At that time, were you driving a Kia vehicle in the area of West Jefferson and Griswold in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And did your car not have any insurance on it at the time?
Correct.
All right. Satisfied, counsel?
I'm satisfied, and I also stipulate the probable cause for the matters being dismissed here. Thank you.
All right, so at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the amended charge, improper plates. The remaining counts will be dismissed. The fine is going to be $200. I'll give you, since you're in training, 90 days to pay this. So it's due no later than April 3rd, 2024. Okay, ma'am?
Okay, thank you.
All right, you're welcome. All right, if there's nothing further, thank you, officer. Be safe out there, please, okay?
Thank you. You all have a wonderful rest of the week as well.
You
Thank
too, and
you,
you're
you
all
too.
set, Ms. Ward. Get back to training, okay?
All right, thank you. Happy New
All right,
Year.
you're welcome.
Have a good one.
You too, have a good day.
Thank you.
No problem. I see Mr. Darren Warlock in there, so don't ask who. That's what his name says. So don't ask who. Is he on our docket for today?
It's a lady judge who came in earlier. Her name is Marion Whitlock. I forgot her name.
Okay. Okay. All right. She had already been here today. Did somebody speak to her?
I did.
Okay, cool. All right. All right. Let me bring in all the folks now. I think I got all the officers out. Okay, yes. All right, so I can bring in the folks and start calling.
Mr. Boffman, what is her name? The Darian?
I'm looking for it right now.
You think you can change it when you get a chance to writing?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Please keep yourself on mute until I call your matter. All right, Mr. Williams III, please take your hat off for me. Thank you. Are we actually having a trial or are you requesting a trial? Attorney Jenkins.
Your Honor, thank you. He is requesting a trial.
All right, now calling the matter, Mr. Williams III, Paul Williams III, you can take yourself off mute for me, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, now calling the matter of the people versus Paul Thomas David Williams III. This is ticket SP 1510256. Failed to display a valid operator's license. Also ticket SP 1509443. No turn on red signal posted. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Thank you. Good morning, Your Honor. Tana Jenkins, P82663 on behalf of Mr. Williams. Mr. Williams, your full name for the record?
Paul Thomas David Williams III.
All right, today is the date and time set for must be pre-trial in this matter. How are we moving forward, counsel?
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Williams would like to set this matter down for a bench trial.
All right, if that's the case, sir, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can put your hand down, sir. Did you have a chance to talk to Attorney Jenkins about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
And it's my understanding you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before myself as the trier and finder of facts. Is that correct, sir?
Correct.
All right, I'm going to set this matter for the date of March 13th. March 13th via Zoom, the same way you zoomed in today at 9 a.m. March 13th, 9 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0. All right?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day, sir.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. Please place yourself on mute until I'm ready to call you. All right. Simeus Ward.
Hi.
Hi, how you pronounce your first name for me,
Um,
please?
Seamus.
Seamus. Okay, thank you. Now calling the matter of the people versus Seamus Allen Neil Ward. This is U ticket 674-59323. This is one count of, let me see what it is.
Defacing public property.
Yeah, that's what I'm, because it just says graffiti on the ticket. That's why I was trying to figure out what it was. Defacing public property. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Harry Baughman for the defendant. Ms. Ward, state your name.
Seamus Ward.
Thank you. We're asking for a trial date, Judge, a bench trial by Zoom. The defendant has been advised.
All right, that's the case, ma'am. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
I did.
And it's my understanding that you want to have a bench trial or waiver trial. That's a trial before myself as the trier and finder of facts. Is that correct, ma'am?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to set this matter for March 13th. March 13th. That's going to be at 9 a.m. It is via Zoom. So the same way you Zoom in today, Zoom in on that day, okay?
Absolutely.
All right, if there's nothing further, you're all set. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
All right, have a great day.
You as well.
All right, I will. Thank you. Mr. John D. White. All right, Ms. Ward, you can log off. Thank you. See you 13th of the March, okay? Mr. White, you see me asking you to unmute? There we go. All right. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus John Demetrius White. This is ticket SP 1511033. Count 1, drive unregistered or untitled motor vehicle. Count 2, expired plates. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Morning, Your Honor. Harry Baughman for the defendant. State your name, please, sir.
John Demetrius White.
I think we're here for an arraignment. So, or show cause. So, for that purpose, please, Your Honor, enter a not guilty plea for the defendant.
It's a pre-trial. He came to his first day. It's a pre-trial.
Nice. So, the defendant presents today with valid and current registration. Would you dismiss the instant case for compliance and stipulate the probable cause for that?
All right, at this time, now that he is valid, the court is going to dismiss this matter without prejudice. Sir, make sure you always keep everything valid, up to date, or you'll just have to come back to see me in court again. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, if there's nothing further, you're all set, okay?
There is, Your Honor. Can I just make the record that his the insurance, which I did verify personally in his name, does not expire until March 3rd of 2024.
Excellent, thank you. All right, sir. Make sure you keep it up to date and valid, okay?
Yes,
I think
ma'am.
I said insurance. I meant to say registration.
Registration, it's all right. I think, yeah, because it was just a registration, yep. All right. And that will be right, because that will be his birth. All right, thank you. All right,
you.
you're all set, Mr. White. All right. Keith R. Whitney Jr.
Good morning.
Good morning. All right, now calling the matter of the people versus Keith Richard Whitley. This is ticket SP 1492288. Count 1, failed to signal. Count 2, failed to display a valid operator's license. Count 3, no insurance. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Harry Baughman for the defendant. Mr. Whitley, state your name.
Keith Whitley Jr.
We're continuing a not guilty plea or ask that the not guilty plea be entered. He waives any more formal reading of the information complaint or warrant. We're asking for a bench trial date by Zoom, please, Your Honor. The defendant has been advised.
All right, if that's the case, please raise your right hand, sir. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes, I did, Mr. Baughman.
All right, yep. And it's my understanding that you want to have a bench trial or a waiver trial. That's a trial before myself as the trier and finder of facts. You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so I'll set it for the date of March the 13th. March the 13th at 9 a.m. It will be via Zoom. So the same way you zoomed in today, zoom in on that day, okay? At 9 a.m. Bond will be at $0 personal, okay?
All right, thank you very much.
You're very welcome. All right, have a great rest of your day.
You as well.
All right.
All right, Harry.
All right. Miss Whitley, Ray K. Whitley, I don't have you on my docket for today. What are you here for? No, I don't know. She's not on my docket. Huh, Miss Whitley?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you a little bit. I said, you're not on my docket for today. What are you here for?
I was supposed to been there yesterday, according to the
Oh.
card. Where the date wrong?
You're going to have to call my courtroom. You ready for a phone number? Because you are not scheduled for today. And we hope that you are not already in warrant status.
Okay, I'm ready for the number.
313
Okay,
965
okay,
2293.
okay. 9-3.
Okay. Go ahead, give my courtroom a call and see what's going on, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome, ma'am. Brittany Williamson?
Yes.
All right. Now calling the matters of the people versus Brittany Williamson. This is ticket SX 4253527, count 1, no operator's license on person. I also have ticket number 162318141, no operator's license on person. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Bachman for the defendant. Ma'am, state your name.
Brittany Williamson.
Matter is set for a waiver trial today, both of the matters, and there are no complaining witnesses. Would you consider a motion here and now to dismiss without prejudice?
All right, the time is now 10:37 a.m. No officers being present. The court is going to dismiss this matter without prejudice. Ma'am, even though it's being dismissed, I hope you have your license or you're working on getting your license.
I'm working on it. I've been trying. I'm going to do it.
You understand that when you continue to drive and you don't have it, it just makes it that much harder.
Yes.
It really does. So please, like, people don't understand that. And so make sure you tell people, like,
I understand. I understand.
Right. So if you want to be right, you got to follow the rules and you just got to tough it out until you can get your license, because otherwise, when you keep getting these tickets, it just makes it tougher and tougher and tougher. Okay.
Okay.
All right, Ms. Williamson, good luck to you. I hope you get your license soon, okay?
I hope so too. Thank you. Have a good day.
You're welcome. All right, have a good day. Now I'm gonna mess up your name, Ms. Walker. Zaria? Unmute yourself.
It's Zaria.
Zaria. All right. Okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus Zaria Latrice Walker. This is ticket SP 15. Are you getting to someplace light? Okay. There you go. SP 1517415, one count driver's license never acquired. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Bachman on behalf of the defendant. Ms. Walker, state your name.
Ms. Walker,
ma'am, state your name.
Zaria Walker.
Your Honor, we're going to ask for a bench trial date, please, and thank you. The defendant's been advised.
All right, if that's the case, please raise your right hand. You got your right hand raised? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Swear or affirm? Huh?
What'd you say?
I said, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I'm not sure what they mean.
Okay. It just means, do you promise to tell the truth to me today?
Okay. Yeah.
Do you promise to tell me the truth?
Mm-hmm.
Please
Yes?
say yes or no.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Did you have a chance to talk to Attorney Boffman about your case and about your rights?
Yeah.
And it's my understanding that you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before me as a trier and finder of facts. Is that correct, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay, I'll set it for the date of March 13th. Write that down, March 13th at 9 a.m. via Zoom. Okay, so the same way you zoomed in today, zoom in on that day, okay?
March 13th at what?
Yep, go at 9 a.m. via Zoom. So you can go ahead and put it in your phone if you need to right now.
Okay, I just did.
Okay, March 13th, 9 a.m. via Zoom, the same way you logged in today, log in on that day, okay?
Okay.
All right, Miss Walker, we'll see you then, okay?
Okay, thanks.
All right, try and get your license, Miss Walker. You're too young to be coming to see me.
Yeah, I am. Okay.
Okay, just so you know. All right, so get that together and if you need help, go to the Secretary of State's office and ask them how to do it, okay? Please.
All right.
All right. All right. Have a good day, Miss Walker.
You too.
All right. Next, I have Julius Williams. This is the guy from yesterday. Julius Williams.
I'm here.
All right, Mr. Williams. Welcome. Today is the 3rd, not the 2nd. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Julius Jawan Williams. This is ticket SP 1517254. Count 1, drive unregistered, untitled motor vehicle. Count 2, drove while license suspended or not, drove while license not valid or improper. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
May it please the court, Harry Boffman on behalf of the defendant. Sir, state your full name, please.
Full name Julius Juwan Williams.
Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant waives any more formal reading of the information, complaint, or warrant and stands mute. We ask for a pretrial date, please.
All right. I'll set this for a pretrial date of February 28th, 2024. February 28th, 2024 at 8:30 a.m. So you work midnights?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I can tell. All right. February 28th at 8:30. Okay. For your pretrial. Get all this stuff in order, please. Okay.
You said February 28th. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
At 8:30. Okay. So I know it's a tough one for you because you work midnights, but you got to make it happen that day. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Have a good day, sir. All right. Africa White.
I'm here.
Is this the other counsel's case?
No.
No.
Okay, I just want to check. Now calling the matter of the people versus Africa White. Miss White, you keep coming back to see me. Ticket number SP 151083111. Drive unregistered, untitled motor vehicle. Count 2 of that ticket is no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket number SP 1488991. Count 1, improper plates. Count 2, no proof of insurance. And ticket number SP 1510730, expired plates. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Harry Boffman for the defendant. State your name, please, ma'am.
Africa White.
Thank you. Judge, the defendant presents today with some valid documents, namely her registration and insurance. The registration is good until July 24th of 2024, and the insurance will not expire until May 4th of 2024. I've confirmed both of those documents are in her name. For that reason, I'm asking that each of the instant cases be dismissed here without prejudice, and I stipulate to probable cause for the recommendation, and I thank the prosecutor.
All right. So at this time, the court is going to dismiss these matters without prejudice, as she is now in compliance. Ma'am, you gotta make sure these are always paid up to date. Okay, I haven't seen you for a while, so that means you were doing really good. You gotta keep doing good though, okay?
Yes, and I have obtained my CDLs. I wanted to let you know that, and I do appreciate y'all, you and the clerk, for the help that y'all helped me with that. But with
Okay.
these tickets, maybe my mama had passed and my car was in my mama's name, and the officer just ain't cut me no slack.
Okay. All right. Well, you came to handle it today, though, Miss White. I do take in strides that you have been working really hard. I haven't seen you for some months, but when I saw your name, I said, well, why is Miss White back here? Because you were doing so good. I hadn't seen you for months. Okay. And you had
Yeah.
tons of tickets. So I know it was super hard for you. You had a ton of tickets that you had to get from up under yourself, but you did good. I see the paper. You're doing really good to get it all taken care of. So keep pushing forward, but you got to make sure to make those documents valid all the time. Okay.
For the record, Your Honor, Dia Chiku Mason, City Prosecutor, 43471. Defendant White, you now have a CDL license?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you're held to a higher standard now that you have that license. Okay?
I understand.
Just to let you know that.
Thank you.
So stay on top. Okay. Good job, Miss White.
Okay.
All
All right. Thank y'all. Have a good day.
You too. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Philip Walker. Philip Walker.
Judge, I did tell Attorney Jenkins about the SOS being down.
Okay.
So she's aware of that.
Okay. Philip Walker.
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah. Hello. Say hello.
Hello?
All right. Can you turn your camera on for me, please?
Let me see.
She said turn the camera on.
All right. All right.
All right. Oh, hi,
Okay,
Mr. Walker.
I'm
How are
on.
you doing today? I see you, sir. Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry for the inconvenience. I'm on my niece's cell phone.
It's okay, Mr. Walker. You got help so that you can make sure you're on here. You don't have to apologize, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Now calling the matter of the people versus Philip Walker. This is ticket number SP 1508810. This is one count of drove while license not valid. Count two, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Bachman on behalf of the defendant. Sir, state your full name.
Philip Carl Quit Walker.
So, Your Honor, I'm moving to dismiss the instant cases today for the paid civil infraction. The defendant's been advised, and I stipulate to probable cause for that recommendation here.
All right, I do see that he did pay the expired plates ticket at this point in time, so the court is going to grant that request. I'm going to dismiss these two matters without prejudice. Sir, make sure you get your I know it's tough, but make sure you get your license renewed, okay? And have car insurance on your vehicle, okay?
I don't own a vehicle. I haven't owned a vehicle in over 15 years. When I had heart failure and kidney failure, and they told me at the Secretary of State's office that since it had been so long, I would have to take the written test again and the road test and everything else and go through the whole procedure again in order to get licensed. And I don't own a vehicle and I don't plan on owning one with my health condition. And I'm 80 years old now.
Yeah,
and I
know.
don't plan on having another vehicle or driving anymore.
Okay, well, you honor that then, okay, sir?
Yes, I will. You got my
All
promise.
right. All right, thank you so much, Mr. Walker. All right, you take care of yourself, okay?
Thank you. Will that
All right,
take care of
does.
all the tickets that
Yep.
I had?
That's all. You had those 3 tickets, you paid one of them, and then we're dismissing the other 2 today, okay?
Okay, because they had given me another Zoom date for February the 26th.
These are the only tickets I have, sir.
Okay, well, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay.
You have a
Mr.
nice
Walker,
day
do you
now.
have any tickets in another court, another jurisdiction?
No, I don't.
Okay.
All I don't think he has any more. This should be it, okay? Unless you got new
Okay.
tickets, this should be it, okay?
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too. Bye now.
All right. Bye-bye. Darren Whitlock? Darion Whitlock? Oh, Keenan Whit, okay. All right, you did get some SOSs. Okay. Miss Whitlock?
Yes.
Okay. Now calling the matter of people versus Darion Elaine Whitlock. This is ticket SP 1430691. Drove while license suspended. Ticket SP 1430641. 16 to 20 miles over posted speed. Count 2, no proof of insurance. Ticket number SP 1387776. Count 1. 16 to 20 miles over posted speed. I had to check because I thought it was a duplicate. And count 2 of that ticket is no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Boffman on behalf of the defendant. Ma'am, please state your name.
Darian Whitlock.
The defendant's been advised of her rights, Your Honor. At this time, she's requesting a bench trial date by Zoom.
All right. If that's the case, ma'am, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to Attorney Boffman about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
And it's my understanding you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before me as the trier and finder of facts. Is that correct, ma'am?
Correct.
All right, I'll set this matter for a bench trial on the date of March the 13th at 9 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal. Ma'am, slow down, especially in those zones where it's that, when they will stick you on those. So you got to slow down, okay?
Okay.
All right, Ms. Whitlock, you're all set. I'll see you March 13th, 9 a.m. via Zoom, okay, ma'am?
Okay, thank you.
All right, you're welcome. Have a good day.
May I add one thing, Your Honor?
Yes.
Ms. Whitlock, please attend the Better Drivers course that I sent you the link for, okay?
Okay.
See you next
All
time.
right.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Thank you. All right. Taylor Warren. Taylor Warren. And then
Hello?
Attorney Jenkins. Hello, are you finished speaking to the rest of your folks? Because I'll bring them out in a moment.
I'm trying to cut the video on. One sec.
Okay, I'll ask you to do it. It helps sometimes.
Your Honor,
Thank you.
sorry. I gave someone a second to do something and I will be finished in 1 minute. I'll be right back.
Just let me know. All right, Attorney Jenkins. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Ms. Warren? Okay,
Yes.
I can see you now. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Taylor Danae Warren. This is
Yes.
ticket SP 1501987. Driver's license expired. Ticket SP 1508665. Drove while unlicensed. Ticket number SP 1501983. Count 1, expired plate. Count 2, no valid registration. Count 3, no proof of insurance. And ticket SP 1508653. Count 1, expired plates. Count 2, no proof of insurance. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
May it please the court, Harry Boffman on behalf of the defendant. State your name, please.
Taylor Warren.
Your Honor, I'm not sure if the court read an additional case that is in default. I'm asking for that default to be set aside. It's a state case. It is. May I read the case number?
Hold on a minute. How old is the case?
It's defaulted from February 25th of 2023, so it's just slightly than a year old.
What is the case number?
SX 4178251.
It's
For no registration.
Registration for Taylor Warren. You wouldn't have saw it. It's a default for because you put the other sheet in there. Okay. No plates? Is that what it was? No registration?
Correct.
See it. It was behind the other sheet. Y'all getting fussed at right now, just so y'all know. It's terrible in here, okay? I'm getting all kinds of fussed at right now. Okay, I see it. I have it. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Clerk, for your attention to detail. We'll move to set aside that default, make it part of a global resolution at the next action date. The defendant has shown some acumen to get things achieved, Your Honor. I believe she has a valid driver's license. She's going to bring that back next time. She's going to also have a valid registration and insurance in her name at that time. We just ask for another pre-trial date, please, and thank you.
All right. So at this time, I'll give you one more pretrial date, Ms. Warren, because it sounds like you're making some progress. And I know it's hard sometimes, especially when you didn't have anything and you're trying to get everything, okay? Because you look pretty young. So I know you're out here trying to get it together and it can be a little difficult. I'm gonna have you come back for a pretrial on February 28th. February 28th at 8:30 a.m. I'm hoping that gives you enough time. That's almost 2 months. Almost.
I actually plan on going today. I just was waiting for my check to be deposited.
Oh, I understand. That's why I said it get a little tight sometimes. I understand. Okay, Ms. Warren?
Okay.
All right. 8:30 a.m. I'll set your bond. It will continue at $0 personal at this point in time, okay?
Will I get a letter in the mail about that court date?
Oh, so put it in the system right now. Put it into your phone for February 28th. Sometimes you do, but most of the time it may not come in enough time. We just have so many volumes, so I'm sorry.
Okay.
All right, February 28th at 8:30 a.m., okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, you're welcome. Attorney Jenkins, Mr. Whitfield's license is valid. The system did kick into play, so.
Okay, that's good news.
Okay.
Thank you.
I can go.
You're welcome. You can go off, Ms. Warren. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
All right. I don't know if you need to run back in there and talk to him, but it is, and he worked hard. It's a thick document.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Thank you, Your Honor. If I could just have one moment, I will go give him the, okay, thank you so much.
Okay, and then when you come back, hopefully.
Right. Yes, when
Ms.
I come
Jenkins,
back,
give me what Mr. White, you said I needed to know the first name on Mr. White.
Michael,
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, tons of tickets. And he has quite the tickets, Attorney Mason, so that's probably gonna be another day. Unless she was trying to do it today. You're on mute if you're talking back to me.
Okay.
Yeah, he has quite the stack of tickets, so just so you know.
I'm not giving him a global offer today.
Okay, all right.
Oh, yeah, Judge, I think I gave him a global offer. I think I got 2 pages of offers on this guy.
You may have, you may
Yeah.
need some time to think about it, but yeah, that sounds about right. Let me look through the whole file, because I get in trouble when I don't. It's not in there. I'm like, who was that? Mikael White. Mikael White? Yes. Oh, here you go. It's okay. Attorney Boffman, did you need to leave or you gonna hold tight? I think you'll hold tight.
I'm sorry.
No, I just said, did you need to leave or are you holding tight?
I don't have any problem holding tight.
Okay, cool.
I can if you know.
No, I'm just asking because I want to respect your time at this
I
point.
appreciate that, Your Honor.
But
But you
you're
know,
good.
nobody works harder than you, so I'm here just in case.
Yeah,
All
you can go surfing, Attorney Boffman. We don't have a problem with that.
It's 6 in the morning. I can't even go outside. Look, it's dark out.
You can
It's so
surf in the
dark.
dark. Come on. Come on.
Okay, you guys force me to. I'm gonna see you guys at 1:30. Is that okay?
All right, you can. Yeah, I was about to say, I just knew that you probably was early, so I was trying.
I am. You read
Okay.
my mind a little bit.
All right.
Thank you.
Go ahead. No
Thanks.
problem.
Y'all. Bye.
Bye.
Wow, he's got a 5-hour difference. 5-hour difference. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wow.
6 o'clock, up at 4 or 5 o'clock this morning on the record.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in room 4 to see what Mr. Wright wants.
Okay.
Judge?
Yes.
If he's still waiting for the judge, I noticed behind his name it has trial behind it.
Right. Right. So she's requesting a trial date for her. So I just need her to come back out here so that I can handle all her cases.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Okay. All right. You ready, Attorney Jenkins?
I am ready. I do have
Fantastic.
one question for the prosecutor on Mr. Whitfield, and I'm going to put it in the chat. So I just am
Okay.
to take a look at that.
I'm gonna bring out the rest of the folks so we can tell his life.
You know the SOS is back up.
I do.
Okay.
So, okay, I'm just going to put this in the chat.
Okay.
All right. Sorry for the wait this morning. Philip Wright, Mr. Wright. Philip Wright Jr. Mr. White, Mr. Mikael White, I can see you. Should you be doing that on trial right now? I mean, on court?
Yes, Jeff Wilson.
Not Jeff Wilson. No, Mr. White.
Yeah.
Michael. You
Yes.
shouldn't be doing any of that on the court this morning. Thank you. I can
Okay.
see you.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't know you could see me.
I can.
Okay.
All right. All right. Well, Philip Wright, going once, going twice. All right. Miguel Walk.
It's Miguel Walk.
Miguel Walk. Okay, turn your camera on for me, sir.
Yes.
All right.
Hi.
Now calling the matter of people versus Miguel Walk. This is ticket 759-106, expired plates. Ticket 759-105, no valid operator's license, count 1. Count 2, no insurance, never acquired. Ticket number SP 1500755, count 1, drove while license not valid or improper license. Ticket SP 1500711, count 1, no insurance misdemeanor, count 2, failed to signal, count 3, expired plates. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. Good morning, Tana Jenkins, PA 2663. Mr. Walk, your full name for the record, please.
Miguel Rayshawn Walk.
All right, counsel, how are we proceeding today?
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Walk has received his advice of rights, and he would like to set this matter down for a bench trial via Zoom.
Okay, if that's the case, sir, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to the attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
It's my understanding that you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial. Stop looking at the TV. That's a trial. I can see everything. That's a trial before me as the trier and finder of facts. You understand that, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Right, write down the date, March 13th at 9 a.m. It will be via Zoom. Go ahead and put it in your phone if you need to, sir, or write it down, however you need to do. March 13th. Yeah, or you can go on your screen if you need to. If it blacks out while you're doing that, I don't mind, because I need you to remember this date. March 13th. Yep, March 13th at 9 a.m., okay?
At 9 a.m.
Yep. Okay.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I'll set your bond at $0 personal, and I'll see you then, 9 a.m., March 13th, okay?
Yes, ma'am. You have a blessed day and Happy New Year's.
Same to you. Thank you. Have a great day and Happy New Year, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Your Honor, this is the prosecutor. Can we get an SOS on Mikael, Mikael White?
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
His license is not in good standing. I can tell you that right now.
Okay.
Oh, it isn't? Okay.
Yeah, he's not going to be able to get his license until the September.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's why I was asking for the alternative.
Yeah, no, I'm going to keep the offer as it stands.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Let me just hit up some of these other folks real quick.
Okay.
All right, Jeffrey Wilson. Because I wrote down on the sheet of paper, he came in at 9:52 and he had 23 matters on my docket. So we can hold tight for him for a minute, okay?
Okay.
Not Mr. Wilson, but Mr. White.
Understood.
Okay. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Jeffrey Lynn Wilson. This is ticket SP 1508395, count 1, no insurance misdemeanor, count 2, drive unregistered, untitled motor vehicle, count 3, failed to display. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. Tana Jenkins, PA 2663, on behalf of Mr. Wilson. Mr. Wilson, your full name for the record, please.
Pardon me?
Say your name, please.
Oh, I'm sorry. Jeff Wilson.
All right, counsel, how are we proceeding with him today?
Thank you, Your Honor. We would like to accept the offer to failure to display. He is compliant, so we are asking for dismissal on the remaining counts.
Okay. If that's the case, sir, please raise your right hand for me. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do, Your Honor.
All right, you can put your hand down, sir. Did you have a chance to talk to the attorney about your case and about your rights?
I did.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No, Your Honor.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you understand that by taking this guilty plea, you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
I do, Your Honor.
Understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward today?
I do, Your Honor.
All right. Sir, I want to take your attention back to the date of October 18th of 2023. Were you driving a Nissan vehicle in the area of Roseline and 7 Mile in the city of Detroit?
Yes, Your Honor.
And while you were driving that vehicle, was your license, did you fail to display a valid operator's license, sir?
I did, Your Honor.
All right, satisfied, counsel?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, and stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so at this time, the court is going to enter a plea to the ticket or amended ticket failed to display. The remaining 2 counts will be dismissed for compliance. Sir, why is your license not valid?
I'm working with my lawyer to get it
Okay.
up to date.
Okay. All right. My fine is typically $200. Is that something you can afford, Mr. Wilson?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. How long do you need to pay? 30, 60 days?
30.
Okay. All right. I have it due no later than February 5th, it looks like, 2024. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Huh?
Do I pay that at the 36th District Court?
You do. You can either physically come down to the court and pay it on the first floor, or you can pay it online at 36districtcourt.org.
Okay.
Okay, so if you Google 36 District Court Detroit, the website will pop up and you can pay it online if you don't want to come down here. Okay.
I think I'm going to be down there. So when I go to I just go to the fines area and tell them my name.
Yep, right on the first floor. Just if you have an ID, you can present something to them and they'll be able to pull it up on the computer and you can make the payment there. Okay.
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 Thank you.
Yep. If you have any issues, they'll call up to the courtroom for us. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. You're welcome. Have a good day, sir.
You too.
I will. All right. I'm going to bring in Mr. Philip Wright Jr. He was probably having some audio issues. Mr. Philip Wright Jr. Mr. Wright?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, here we go. Can you flip the camera the other way? I'm looking at
Oh, sorry.
Oh, that's you. That's you. Okay, I see it. It was the light. Now
Yep.
calling the matter of the people versus Philip Stanley Wright Jr. This is ticket 05-014-581. That's a case that you just never came back from. It must be in disposition or warrant status. Also, ticket number C536366. This is count 1, failed to stop for a stop sign. Count 2, no proof of insurance. Count 3, no operator's license on person. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. Tana Jenkins, P82663, on behalf of Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright, your full name for the record, please.
I don't know what's going on.
We can hear you, sir. Just please give your full name for the record.
I'm sorry. Philip Stanley Wright Jr.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. This is the date and time. It looks like he pled guilty to a case all the way back in 2001.
He did. I wasn't aware of that, Your Honor.
2002. And he was supposed to be sentenced at that time. And it doesn't look like he ever came back for sentencing.
Your Honor.
Yes, go ahead. I know it's the operating while impaired which was reduced from another case, but it's because he never came back to complete probation.
Oh, that changes things.
It does. It does. And he has the other ticket. He just didn't come back to court. So his last day that he came, it looks like he was supposed to have a sentence. He didn't come back. Then he tried to come back in 2003. That didn't work. Then it got reassigned to 2 different judges. I'm the 4th judge, it looks like.
Wow. What the?
Because he didn't come back to handle his business. I know, Attorney Jenkins, you didn't know all this information, but I'm giving it to you now. And so now he has to be on probation. That's ridiculous.
Well, is there any chance the court would entertain a motion to withdraw the guilty plea?
No, I don't have any valid reason. You want to know why? Because then in 2018, he got some new tickets, and guess what he didn't do with those tickets? Come back to court.
Your Honor. I understand. Well,
I know you may need a moment. We can pass over it for a moment because now we got to figure out how can he be on probation? You know that was 22 years ago you were supposed to come back for probation? 22 years ago.
Yes,
I wasn't
ma'am.
even practicing law then.
Yes, ma'am.
Your Honor, I tried to look it up in the register of actions and it could have been user error, but I didn't see that.
Yeah.
I vaguely remember it.
It's
But I'm trying to get my life together now.
I know, listen, stop talking. I understand. It's just now you put the court in a bind, right? Because now we got to figure out what to do with this case because you decided that you didn't want to avail yourselves of the services of the court system. And then now you want to get everything together and you be like, so why is it going to take so long? Because now we got to figure it out because instead of handling it when you should have handled it, you waited. So now we got to figure it out. So give me 1 second. Let's figure it out. I'm gonna skip over this matter and do some of the other matters.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Put yourself back on mute, Mr. Wright.
Yes.
All right. Are we ready on Keenan Whitfield? Although he appears to be at work on the phone for the moment. So I'll skip over him too. Were you able? Oh, and Mr. Williams came a day late and didn't go to his. All right. I need 2 seconds.
Your Honor. Okay.
What? Let me read the sheet of paper that's in the file today.
Attorney Mason, did you have an opportunity to consider my request for Mr. Whitfield? It's in the chat. But there's a lot in the chat, so it may be a bit convoluted.
If you need to see her in the room, you can go ahead because I'm gonna read over why he missed this.
I did have an opportunity to speak with him about that, Your Honor. But I can hop into a room with Attorney Mason if that's.
Talk to Attorney Mason and come back so I can get my thoughts together.
Okay, thank you. I'll pop. I don't think I have
Number 2.
I don't have co-host ability. Can you pull
Let
me?
Oh, you know I closed all the rooms. That's why I'm sorry.
Oh,
don't.
Thank you. Sorry.
Let me recorrect it where you
thank
you manually assigned. There you go. All right. Sorry, y'all. I closed it so I can have everybody back in here with me.
Okay.
Right.
Room 2. Room 2.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Let me get my life together. Antonio Williams.
Yes.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Antonio Williams. This is Z ticket 808877. This is one count of operating while visibly impaired. Yesterday was the date and time set for a sentencing in this matter. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. Tana Jenkins, P82663, on behalf of Mr. Williams. Mr. Williams, your full name for the record?
Antonio Cesare Williams.
All right. I have a supplemental report returned as of the court date of January 2nd, 2024. On November 30th of 2023, the defendant was referred to probation department for a substance abuse evaluation. On December 5th, 2023, the probation department sent a letter to the defendant's address of record. The defendant was scheduled to report for an interview on December 13th of 2023 at 8:15. However, on December 13th, 2023, the defendant failed to report for an interview or contact the probation department. The probation department was unable to reach the defendant by phone. There was no phone number on the file for the defendant. Fair enough. On December 13th, 2023, the probation department sent a second notice to the defendant. He was scheduled to report on December the 18th of 2023 at 8:15. However, he failed to report as scheduled on December 18th, 2023, or contact the probation department. The defendant was unable to schedule the probation department has made numerous attempts to schedule the defendant for a substance abuse evaluation. However, the defendant has failed to schedule, report, or as scheduled or contact the probation department. That was submitted by probation Officer Lori Bumpus. Now you had some information for me, Miss Attorney Jenkins?
Yes, Your Honor, I do. That sounds terrible. I don't think it's as bad. I don't think that it's as bad as it sounds. It's my understanding that Mr. Williams was requested to report via telephone. He showed me the letter that said that he was requested to report via telephone, and he did call on the 13th. I asked him to go through his call logs. Unfortunately, his call logs didn't go back. I was excited and happy. I thought I was going to be able to show you a screenshot of the call log.
I found the screenshot. I'm sorry.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yes, I tried to put it in the chat, but it wouldn't let me put it in there.
You can't put it in the chat if I'm not in the room. Sorry for that aside, but you can screenshot it to me now because we're in the same room. As Mr. Williams indicated, he does have a screenshot of the call log. He did call to report. And he indicated that he didn't receive the second notice, but he has made an effort to comply.
How many times did you call that day?
I called one time at 8:11, and I stayed up and waited for them to call me back because I had to work that day.
You ain't call back anymore. You ain't say, let me think. Let me call back.
No, because I read the paper and it said that she'll return my phone call.
You left a message?
Yes, I left a message, my name and my number.
Why didn't you show up yesterday?
I'm so sorry. I apologize because my sister got court today. My sister is Lakeisha Williams, and I looked at the paper that my dad gave me. He gave me one, and then when I went back over there like a week later,
so you didn't write down my court date when I gave it to you last time when we were in the courtroom? That's what adults do.
Yeah, yes, I did write it down, but he gave me the paper because I don't live with my father, so he gave me my mail. So when he gave it to me, I looked at it and I kept it in my visor at home. At home, the visor in my car. Then when I went back over there like a week, he gave me another one. So I seen that it said the 3rd. So I'm like, okay, I got to go to court on the 3rd. And then when I looked at it again, it said that I looked at it yesterday and it said the 2nd. I called him like, man, I didn't miss my court date.
Because when you were in court last time, if I go on YouTube, my mouth is going to have physically said to you to come to my courtroom on January the 3rd.
Yes.
Yeah. It was going to have said that to you. And if the date was different, you should have thought to yourself, hey, maybe I should call the courtroom. Because Mr. Williams, what I'm hearing right now is excuses. I feel like you need to come down here and drop so I can see if you did some alcohol during the holiday. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be positive. I can just tell you that right now. I will almost place some money on it, but I can't. I can't do stuff like that. But I'm almost sure that it's going to be positive. And that's my problem, Attorney Jenkins.
Well, Your Honor.
The level of irresponsibility right now, it's one thing if you miss the time, right? I get it. You missed the time, I get this note. I'm like, all right, well, it's around the holiday season. Let's go. Then you don't even show up to the right date. It's like you just like, whatever. They gave you a break.
No,
do you know the difference between having stop right now. Do you know the difference between having an OWI and an OWVI?
No,
look it up when you get a chance. It's a difference. License wise, your ability to get your license back, the time it takes for you to get your license back. It may not seem like a break, but it really is. It's a break.
I understand when you told me I had a break. I understood.
It's a break, like to be able to have that opportunity. And then the silence lets me know, Attorney Jenkins. I already know.
I was trying to be respectful. I just wanted to allow.
Go ahead, Attorney Jenkins. Go ahead.
I didn't want to interrupt.
It's all right. I know. Go ahead.
I mean, this is not a perfect handling by any stretch of the imagination. Mr. Williams definitely made an effort to comply with the initial request to report. Should he have followed up when he didn't hear that day? Yes, he should have. It's unfortunate that he didn't appear yesterday, but I think it's understandable, very understandable. And he works, He's here today. As soon as he recognized his mistake, he came to court. It's not like he waited a month or even a week. He came the very next day. Actually, I don't even know if he recognized that it was a mistake until I brought it to his attention or the clerk brought it to his attention. But he's definitely here and ready to go forward with the consequences of his poor decision. And so we would request that the court give him another chance to complete the substance abuse evaluation.
All right, give me 1 second.
Okay.
And just so you know, his alleged blood alcohol level, he was not charged that way. Just so you know, Attorney Jenkins.
He got a break.
A super duper break. All right, hold on a second. Let me see if I can get probation. All right, I'm gonna pass this matter for a moment. I'm gonna have officer sign in so that way she can make sure she has all his information so that if he comes back again and says that anything goes astray or askew, that I'll have that information directly from the probation officer. Okay, so hold tight. I'm gonna pass over that matter and then I'll give us a new date for sentencing. All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Darren White, Mr. White.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, now calling the matter of the people versus Darren. Nope, Darren, yep, Darren Devon White. This is ticket SP 1227951. Count 1 failed to display. Also, I have ticket number U674634423. This is discharge of a firearm. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. Tana Jenkins, PA2663 on behalf of Mr. White. Mr. White, your full name for the record, please.
Darren Devon White.
All right, counsel, how are we proceeding today? Yep, we heard you, Mr. White. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. White is here for an order to show cause, so we would ask that the hearing be set aside. He has received his advice of rights, and he would like to accept the offer of a delayed 3.
Okay. 3-month delay sentence on the gun dismissing the other case?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. If that's the case, Mr. White, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. You can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand? By taking his guilty plea today, you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters. You understand that?
Yes.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. I want to take your attention back to the date of November 11th of 2023. Were you in the area of 13967 Mendota Street in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you fire a firearm into the air that day, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Satisfied, counsel?
Yes, Your Honor, I am. Thank you.
All right. Stipulation for probable cause on the remaining count to be dismissed?
So stipulated, Your Honor.
All right. And I see you've unmuted yourself, Attorney Mason.
Yeah, for the record, Your Honor, Diachiku Mason 43471. We're asking that the gun class be also part of condition of this agreement.
All right. Absolutely. All right. So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to 1 count discharge of a firearm. Mr. White, why would you do this? You know, I know sometimes people do stuff because they think it's not going to affect the environment or harm anything, but it always ends up harming The people scared. They don't want to hear gunshots and stuff like that. You understand?
Honestly, I understand. I did. That's why, like, I do accept that all my fought for. It was just a bad situation, and
I figured as much. You don't have to go into it, but we have to learn how to deal with our situations better, right? Because the problem is that even though we think we're just firing it into the air,
it can go anywhere.
What you say, Mr. White? Okay, so I am going to order the class, okay, and I'm going to give you a fine, and hopefully you'll be able to do it all in 3 months, okay?
Okay.
So I'm going to give you a $300 fine, okay? Because we can't fire guns into the air like that. And I'm going to give you a phone number to take a class. Are you ready to take it down?
Yes, ma'am. 1 second.
Okay. Okay, let me know when you're ready.
All right, I'm ready.
All right, the phone number is going to be 313
Uh-huh.
864 8205.
All righty.
And when you talk to them, it's going to be about choices. Tell them that you need to take a gun class. Okay.
Okay.
All right. And then we'll see you back in 3 months. So that brings us to April. Is that going to give you enough time to complete everything and pay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the class done, but I'll definitely take care of the payments as far as the court.
I know. So hopefully if you try and schedule it now, they may not have a class until next month, but if you try and schedule it now, then you'll be able to know when the class is and make this payment so that I can dismiss it. So what will happen, as long as you take care of business, I'll be able to dismiss it, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. All right, so I'll see you back on April the 3rd of 2024 at 8:45 a.m. for a review. Take the class, pay my costs, and I'll dismiss this case. Okay, Mr. White?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Your Honor,
yes.
Mr. White, can you verify that you have the right number? Can you read it back to the court really quick, please?
You said, oh, I'm sorry. Hold on.
Oh, yes. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Second. I like it in my phone. It is 313-864-8205.
That's correct. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I pray that's the right number. All right. All right. Have a great day.
All right, now. You too. Bye-bye.
Take care, Mr. White.
All right. Okay. We have Keenan Whitfield. Are we ready on him or no?
We are ready, Mr. Whitfield. I asked you to please check your chat.
Oh, okay. 1 second. Hold on. I got a bunch of customers. Hold on.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. He's working. He's the only one working.
Me? I get it.
Can y'all give me a second? I'm in court, please.
Yes, we can. I was about to say, listen, he got tons of cases. He ain't been able to come to court for a long time, so I can be patient. Go ahead, do what you need to do, Mr. Whitfield. How you doing, Miss Lumpkins? Bumpkins, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Bumpkins, I'm just messing it up this morning.
That's okay. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. How are you? Happy New Year to you too. I have Mr. Williams on, and I want you to get all his wonderful information to make sure that he can come back and talk to you next time he comes back to court. Okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So make sure you just take his information today, and then I'll set it. It's gonna be February 7th. Does that give you enough time? Okay.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. No problem. Mr. Williams, you're going to go into a breakout room right now, though, because I'm live on YouTube, and I want to make sure nobody knows the business, okay?
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. All right. You know, I got to fuss first, Attorney Jenkins, before I do anything. It's all right.
I understand.
All right. What's Mr. White?
Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Oh, wow. All right. Now calling the matter of People versus Keenan Whitfield. This is ticket SP 1434667. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, improper plates. Count 2, ticket number SP 143478. Count 1, drive unregistered untitled motor vehicle. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket SP 1394470, drove while license suspended. All right. All right, Mr. Whitfield, this may not be a good day for you. What's a better day for you to come back?
No, this is perfect. I'm fine. I ain't had my license in so long. I just want to get it took care of and everything.
I know, but we both can't be working at the same time. One of us is gonna have to give up, and I'll give up first because I'm here Monday through Friday, so I give up first.
I'm done. I'm done.
As
I'm
he
paying full
continues to talk
attention.
to
Excuse
you,
me a
Attorney
second.
Jenkins.
I'm paying full attention to you, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna start calling it over again, Miss Sandy. Now calling the matter of the people versus Keenan Eugene Whitfield. This is ticket SP 1434667. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, improper plates. Ticket SP 1434778. Count 1, drove while license drove unregistered or untitled motor vehicle. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket SP 1394470. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, improper plates. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket 702671, no operator's license on person. Count 1. Count 2, unregistered motor vehicle. Ticket 384991, no license in possession. Ticket SP 928713. Count 1, drive while license not valid. Count 2, no drive unregistered untitled motor vehicle. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket number SP 882870. Count 1, improper plates. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, drove while license not valid or improper license. Ticket number SP 605313. Count 1, driver's license expired. Ticket SP 605312. Count 1, drive unregistered untitled motor vehicle. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, improper plates. Ticket number SP 1073483. Count 1, drive unregistered untitled motor vehicle. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, drove while license not valid. Ticket SP 1038959. Count 1, drove unregistered or untitled motor vehicle. Count 2, drove while license not valid. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. And ticket number SP 1004938. Count 1, drove while license not valid or improper. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, drive unregistered untitled motor vehicle. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Tana Jenkins, P82663, on behalf of Mr. Whitfield. Mr. Whitfield, your full name for the record, please.
Keenan Eugene Whitfield.
All right, counsel, how are we proceeding today?
Thank you, Your Honor. Basically, Mr. Whitfield has 29 tickets, and he's been able to, through extraordinary effort, restore his license and become compliant. Out of recognition for his extraordinary efforts, the prosecutor has agreed to dismiss 24 of those tickets. He already paid extensive fees, so forth and so on, in order to complete the restoration process. There are 5 tickets outstanding, and it's 5 counts of improper plates.
Okay.
And so it would be the 3rd ticket on the docket ending in 49383. And then the 7th ticket on the docket ending in 4831. The 10th ticket on the docket, SP 60532121. And then the 12th ticket, which is an improper plates already, 3121. And the 14th ticket, which is 12, 13, 14. Okay, it's 8701, which is already an improper plates, with the remainder being dismissed. I hope that makes sense. I know it's a little, it's a lot.
So we got 8. It's okay. 8701 improper plates as charged.
Yes.
4702.
4702. I have ticket number 12, the other improper plates as charged. I have it ending in 3123.
3123. Okay, I had that one. Okay. And the other ones are no insurance, or what type of tickets are they?
The other one, what was the original count? The original count was 1, 2, 3. Unregistered, untitled.
Okay. All right.
Let them in. Let them in.
Ticket ending 49383.
Did you let them in? No, they said they didn't.
Mr. Whitfield.
Hey,
I just, I get that he wants to, and I've asked him repeatedly, like, does he need to like have a new time? But every time it's just,
I know. I'm sorry, Your Honor. He's at work, and he's the only person on duty. I didn't mean to say that.
I'm sorry. Sorry, Your Honor.
All right.
I'm just trying to keep my
I
job.
have 2 of these tickets, and then I have his other. You said it's going to be 5 tickets total.
Yes. The other ticket, so it's, yes.
This must not be this day. I know you gave me the right one. Okay. So it's ticket. I have those 2.
Okay. So ticket ending 49383, ticket ending 4831, which started off as unregistered, untitled, and now amended to improper plates.
Right. 3. Okay.
Okay. And then the other ticket was SP 6053121. SP 6053121. Started off
Okay. I
as,
got that drive unregistered, untitled. Okay.
yes. And then the next one ends with 3123. 3123. That started off as, that is improper plates. So that's no modification.
Okay.
And then the next one ends with 8701, and that began as improper plates, no modification.
8, 7. Eight, 8701. I have that one. 1, 2, 3, 4. I only have 4. That's why I'm asking.
Oh,
And you said 5, or is it 4 or
yes.
5?
1, 2, 3, 4. There 5. There's
Okay.
5.
So I have the 1 ticket with both of the counts. I have 1 ticket with 1 count, 1 ticket with the 1 count improper place, and there was another one. Is it the 470 count 2 improper plate?
470 count 2.
No.
470. Oh, 470 count 2. I mean, we could do that. That would work.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Let's do it. All right, sir. If you're ready, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
All right, you can put your hand down, sir. Did you have a chance to talk to the attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. First, I want to take your attention, sir, all the way back to 2016, March 31st of 2016. At that time, were you driving a Toyota vehicle in the area of West 7 Mile and Biltmore Streets in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
And was your vehicle unregistered or untitled at that time?
Yes, ma'am.
Therefore, making your plates improper at that time, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, then I want to take your attention to the date of June 7th of 2018, where you're driving a Ford vehicle in the area of Schaefer and Puritan Streets in the city of Detroit,
Yes, ma'am.
and were your plates improper at that time, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and then I want to take your attention to the date of March 9th of 2020, where you're driving a Ford vehicle in the area of Schaefer and Grove Streets in the city of Detroit, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
And was your vehicle unregistered with the Secretary of State's office at that time, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and then finally, I want to take your attention back to the date of April 17th of 2023. At that time, were you driving a Kia vehicle in the area of Evergreen and West Davidson in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
And while you were driving that vehicle, were the plates improper that day?
Yes, ma'am, they were.
All right, satisfied, counsel?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you. We'd stipulate probable cause on the remaining tickets.
All right, fantastic. So at this time, the court is going to enter a plea to improper plates on all the counts that he just pled to. The remaining counts called on this record today will be dismissed in conjunction, okay? All right, good job on getting your license back. I do see it's valid. Now you got to keep it valid. That's
Thank
the
you.
goal. That's the hope all day long. All right,
And your
in honor, huh?
I was telling you, your team and your staff they helped me a lot to get my license back, and I appreciate it.
You're very welcome, Mr. Whitfield. Okay, so it's not always a doom and gloom. Sometimes we really want you to be licensed because that's what's important. Because once you have it, then you feel the obligation, especially when you have to work hard to be able to try and get this together. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
So, I'm gonna consider that when I'm doing this fine. I'm gonna have you pay $200 on 2 tickets.
Ooh.
The remaining tickets, I'm gonna waive the cost and fines.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank
You're
you, Your
welcome.
Honor.
All right. So that's $400. How long do you need to come up with that? 60 or 90 days?
You can give me the 60.
Okay. So that brings us to March 4th, 2024.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you so very
Very
much.
welcome.
Thank you so very much.
You're very welcome. Okay. So make sure you
Okay.
pay that money. I know you have dished out probably quite a bit of money to get this license back. And I know the Secretary of
Yes, I
State's
have.
office makes you pay tons of money, but you got to give us some money too, because we had to pull you over all these times.
Okay. Thank you. And
All
tell
right.
my attorney, thank you so very much. She was so helpful. Thank you.
All right. You're very welcome. All right. If there's nothing
Appreciate it.
further, that $400, not any reinstatement fees. You shouldn't have any at this point in time, but you may have some. So if you have to pay reinstatement fees, you got to pay those. Those are in addition. Pay those so that way you don't end up losing your license again, okay? Because you do have several of those. So, but try and
That's fine.
tackle. Are these Mary? Are these gonna be reinstatement fees? All the $95 and stuff like that. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold on a minute. Let me see. Because he's gonna have 15 reinstatement fees he has to pay the court. All right. So here's what
So
I'm
they
gonna
gonna suspend my license again?
Okay, here's what I'm gonna do, okay?
Okay.
So you gotta come down here, make a payment plan so you can not get that to happen, okay? Because it's $45. You have 19 of them, and that's $675. So I'm gonna make you pay for one ticket, $200. You gotta pay for at least one of these tickets, but you gotta pay these reinstatement fees because otherwise they will suspend your license. So come down here, see what you can work out with the courts so that you can be able to figure that out, okay? Because you owe reinstatement fees, a ton of them, okay? So, and you gotta pay those through the court. So come down here, figure out a payment plan. You go on a payment plan, they'll help you so that you hopefully won't have that happen, but come make that happen, okay?
So I just go to 36th District?
On the first floor, okay? And tell them
Okay.
that you have these reinstatement fees you need to pay, see what they can work out for you. You also have $200 that you owe this court left to pay, and you need to be able to pay that and see what they can work out for you, okay? All right. I think he's having some audio issues. Okay.
Yeah, I couldn't hear. I couldn't hear what she said.
I know. I said, just come down here and see what you can do. Okay. Come down here on first floor. Okay.
All right. Thank you so very much, Your Honor.
You're welcome. All right. You're welcome. Okay.
Thank
Thank everybody. I appreciate it. I got to get back to it. Okay. Thank you.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. All right. Let me bring Mr. Williams out. I think I know what I'm going to do. All right. Let's get him off. Okay. We got you. Let me go ahead and get rid of him. Okay. All right. All right. Recalling the matter of the people versus Antonio Williams. This is ticket number Z8088771. This is one count operating while visibly impaired. Can I have your names once again for the record?
Yes, Your Honor. Tana Jenkins, P82663 on behalf of Mr. Williams. Mr. Williams, your full name for the record, please.
Antonio Cesare Williams.
All right. Mr. Williams, we took a moment so that I could call the probation officer and have her sign on to Zoom so that we can make sure all the information is exchanged between the two of them, Mr. Williams and the probation officer, Ms. Lori Bumpus. Mr. Williams, did you get all the information that you need so that you can make sure you do your pre-sentence investigation report?
Yes, I'm about to get on it right now.
Okay. All right. No excuses next time. Do you
Okay.
hear me?
Yes.
All right. Write down this date. If you get any other date, you call the courtroom and ask, why did I get another date? Do you understand?
Yes.
February 7th. February 7th at 8:30 a.m. Sign on for your sentencing. February 7th at 8:30 a.m. Sign on for your sentencing. Okay.
Okay.
All right. All right, Mr. Williams, if there's nothing further, part of your probation is no drinking. Starts right now. Do you understand? All right.
Yes.
All right. If there's nothing further, you're all set.
All right. Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you. Goodbye, Mr. Williams.
Bye.
All right. All right. And Philip Wright Jr., I kind of feel like I know what I'm going to do for this. So, okay. Recalling the matter of the people versus Philip Stanley Wright Jr. This is going to be case number 05014-581. One count operating while visibly impaired. I also have C ticket 536366. Count 1 failed. Oh, that's a civil infraction. Count 2, no proof of insurance. Count 3, no operator's license on person. May I have appearances once again for the record?
Thank you, Your Honor. Tana Jenkins, P82663 on behalf of Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright, your full name for the record, please.
Philip Stanley Wright Jr.
Okay. All right. And I think 2 of those tickets are actually in default from 2018. I'll leave them in default. He's going to have to take care of that. As far as, and so in exchange for that, I'm going to dismiss the no operator's license on person because I'll leave the other 2 tickets in default. Mr. Wright, on this case for visibly operating while visibly impaired, hold on a minute. Okay. All right. So he already paid. Something happened to count 2 on that C ticket. So count 1 is the only one that's in default that he needs to pay. Okay. Mr. Wright, you hear me? So count 1 on that other ticket, you need to pay that. I'll dismiss count 3 though.
He paid that.
He paid count 3?
No, he paid count 2.
Oh, he paid the count 2? Okay. Well, you're gonna have to pay 1 too. All right. All right, on this operating while visibly impaired, I'm going to do a fine of $500. That's the max I can do. Okay. How long will it take you to pay that? And I'll have you come back and I'll close it out after you pay that.
All right.
Can you give me till maybe somewhere in February?
I can give you till March. How about March 4th? I know, but here's the thing. When you come back, I want it paid. So if you need 60 or 90 days, tell me, and I'm gonna give you that length of time. And I'm doing this because it appears that you have no new contacts like this in the city of Detroit.
Correct. I'm right now, one reason I asked at least till February. Well, anytime you can give me is great because I'm trying to close on a house this month. Okay. I want to make sure I got all my payments together for them. But yes, I'll pay it by we said March. That's even better.
March 4th.
Yes.
You're going to come back for a review. If you've paid this fine, then I will close it out. It doesn't get dismissed. It just gets closed out. If you have not paid it by that time, then I'm going to have to probably put you on probation because then you need more time. But because it's so old, you are not getting rewarded for this. But in a sense, you are. He did end up trying to come back to court a couple of times. He did make several payments to the court in addition. So
Thank you.
I do kind of want to order, if you can find, there's a MAD Victim Impact Panel. I would like you to attend that if you can. The MAD Victim Impact Panel, MADD, Mothers Against Drunk Driving, Victim Impact Panel. Google it online. I would like you to attend that if you can and go on their website. And that'll be it, okay? So March 4th, come back so I can close this matter out. Okay?
So March 4th, come back with proof that Mr. Wright attended the MAD Victim Impact Panel. Mr. Wright, you hearing this? And proof
Yes,
of payment of your fine.
the $500 fine plus the other ticket as well, correct?
Yeah, well, the other ticket it's in default, so I would like you to pay that. He paid the no proof of insurance.
Yes, you.
All right, so I'll just miss counts 1 and 3 of that ticket. So just worry about the $500, okay?
Yes.
Because you did pay on that other ticket. And I think you paid 200 and something dollars, my clerk told me, $288 maybe.
Yeah, I
So,
got the receipts there somewhere.
okay, so he paid $288 on the other ticket. So I'll close out counts 1 and 3 on that ticket. You just need to worry about this $500 fine and go to that class for me, okay?
Yes.
All right, fair?
Yes, yes, it is. Totally. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, there's nothing further. All right, I understand, Mr. Wright, it gets tough sometimes. And I gotta fuss before I reward because you have to understand the seriousness of what's going on. But I know
Yes.
people who are trying to get it together, and sometimes we have late bloomers, and you're a late bloomer. But
Totally.
the fact that you don't have no extra stuff lets me know that at least you're not just going out here wilding out, doing a whole bunch of stuff, at least in Detroit. So,
Yes.
and most of the time people stay in Detroit when they don't have their proper stuff together. So that lets me know. Okay, Mr. Wright?
Yes, I got you. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. All right. All right. I'll see you then, okay, with that payment, okay?
March 4th.
March 4th. All right, sir.
All right. Thank you. Thank you,
Good luck
counsel.
with the house. Yes, bye, Mr. Wright. Good luck.
Yeah,
with the
good luck
house.
with that house. That's exciting.
Thank
That's so
Yeah.
exciting.
It is.
First time buyer, I don't know what to do. I'm so excited. I can see all the stuff I want to do in there already.
Aw.
Okay, but don't forget about my fine. Pay my fine before you start doing all kinds
That's
of
first
stuff in your
priority.
house, okay? Thank you.
Yes, thank you, guys.
All right.
Bye,
All right.
sir.
Okay, bye-bye. All right, and
Bye-bye.
last but not least, Mr. White, did you need to re-talk to him for a moment? I know he had.
I did actually. I was trying to chat with him, but that wasn't working. I actually do need to just touch base really quickly.
Okay, Mr. White, I'm gonna put you in the room with your attorney. You want to
Thank
go
you.
to room 1? I'll
Mhm.
put y'all both in room 1. Go talk to her,
Okay.
okay?
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Attorney Mason, we just have one more matter, so.
Thank you for the time. This is Attorney Jenkins reporting back.
Are you ready, Attorney Jenkins, on this last matter?
Yes, Your Honor, I am ready.
Okay. All right. Miss Sandy, you ready too? I know we had a small break.
Yes, Judge, I'm all set. Thanks.
Okay. No, of course. Now recalling the matters of the people versus Michael Hakeem White. I don't know if I called it at first, but I'll call it now. This is ticket number 721510. No operator's license on person. Ticket number 481176. Count 1, no operator's license on person. Ticket 465113, drove while license suspended. Ticket SP 1201584, drove while license suspended. Ticket SP 1300790, count 1, tinted windows. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, drove while license suspended. Ticket SP 1178476, failed to display a valid operator's license. Ticket SP 117383089, count 1, drive unregistered untitled motor vehicle. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, drove while unlicensed. Ticket SP 1170863, count 1, failed to display. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket SP 1457205, count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, drove while license suspended, repeat offender. Ticket SP 1318105, count 1, tinted windows. Count 2, drove while license suspended, repeat offender. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket SP 1167723, failed to display. Ticket SP 1079442, failed to display. Are these all defaults? All right, he pled guilty to these ones, and these are his defaulted tickets. All right, appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. Tana Jenkins, P82663, on behalf of Mr. White. Mr. White, your full name for the record, please.
Michael Hakeem White.
All right, counsel, how are we proceeding today?
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. White would like a bench trial date. He's received his advice of rights, and he would like a bench trial date to appear via Zoom.
What's the 14th look like? Because I put a lot on the 13th. Oh. Mhm. Let me see if they match any of these tickets. Could you raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
And it's my understanding that you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before myself as the trier and finder of facts. Is that correct, sir?
Yes.
All right. That's a lot of cases that day. Let me see what this next day looks like. So I put quite a few on the 13th. I don't want to put you on that date. My password. All right. I gotta find you your own day, sir. One. Oh. Uh-oh.
I'm just overwhelmed. I'm not gonna lie. I just gotta stay
No, it's
focused.
a lot. I know it's okay, but you came back to court, so that's the first step, right? So the next
Right.
step is gonna be now we got to deal with all of it, right?
Right.
That's just how it goes, right?
Exactly.
Let me check one other date. It happens, so we're not gonna scream or fuss or fight. How
Your
about
Honor, this is the
Tuesday?
city prosecutor. Is this going to be for compliance, House Attorney Jenkins? Is he looking to
I
try
don't
to get this resolved? I was just trying to see if we didn't want to do another pre-trial, Judge. I didn't know if it was going to be a
We could do another
situation.
pretrial. We could do another pretrial.
If he thinks he's working toward a compliance.
Actually, I think it'd be better to put it down for a bench trial.
Okay. No, I was just asking.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Let's try March 12th. March 12th. Was it the reason we didn't do it on March 12th for bench trial days? You gave me January 16th. The 14th was a Thursday.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, I put in the 14th.
You want to do the 14th instead? Which day you want to do? The 13th, the 12th, March 12th, or? Hold on a second. Let me just get the right date. Yeah.
What today?
March 12th instead of the 14th. You want that one? Okay, let's do March 12th, okay? March 12th at 9 a.m. It's going to be via Zoom. Now, you got to come back, Mr. White, okay?
Right.
Okay? You have to come back for court for these matters. If I put all these matters on my docket, I need you to come back.
Yes.
All right. You want me to do the default ones that match the tickets too? All right. I'm also, you have a request on the defaults that match the tickets that will be set for that day, Attorney Jenkins.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You gotta make the request. What do you want me to do to the tickets of default?
Your Honor, I would like to make a request to set aside the default and have them also brought back on that date.
All right, I will. Those tickets that match the default, that are in default, that match tickets that will be set on that date, that were set on my docket for this morning, will also be placed on that docket for that date to be heard before this court, okay? So, Mr. White, I know it's overwhelming, but you gotta come back, okay?
Okay, yes.
All right, and we'll see you then, okay?
March 12th, right?
March 12th at 9 a.m. via Zoom, okay?
Okay.
All right, I'll see you then, Mr. White. You're welcome. All right, Happy New Year to you too, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, all right.
Bye, Mr. White.
Bye, thank you.